Welcome to this brief overview of SEND improvement work in Luton. My name is Stephanie Cash and I am the SEND Programme Director. I work in partnership with colleagues from health, education, social care and the voluntary sector, together with parents, carers and SEND children and young people to ensure that we can offer the best services for our SEND children in Luton. This PowerPoint presentation will give you a brief overview of our work. In 2014, when the Children and Families Act was reviewed, a much greater emphasis was given to the importance of getting the services right for children with SEND and their families. At the same time, a SEND code of practice was developed to support the implementation of the Act. Here in Luton, much work was undertaken to implement the new requirements. Ofsted and Care Quality Commission started to run a new SEND inspection regime to visit local areas and review the implementation of the SEND Code of Practice. Luton's visit was in November 2018. And while the inspectors saw many areas of strengths, they also identified some areas of weakness, which requires us to have a SEND written statement of action. On this slide, we show you a summary of our written statement of action on a page. Our new SEND strategy has recently been published. This strategy was co-produced by parents, carers, children and young people and professionals. It has 6 priority areas for action, as outlined on the slide. The SEND Strategic Improvement Group, our strategic board, is responsible for monitoring its implementation. I would strongly suggest you access the strategy through the link on the slide and take time to read and understand our vision, principles, aims and priority actions. It is highly likely in your role you will be contributing to the implementation of this important strategy. Our new SEND outcomes framework has also been co-produced by young people, parents, carers and professionals. An outcome describes what people want to happen in their lives. Our SEND outcome framework has 6 outcomes, as you can see on the slide. We have developed measures that will allow us to know if our outcomes are improving over time. These will be monitored closely by our SEND strategic board. On this slide, you will see our new SEND outcomes poster, which provides more details against the 6 outcomes described before. This poster is available for you to use in your workplace or in publicity, or to share with your colleagues or parents and the SEND children and young people you work with. Please contact us if you would like us to send you the artwork or posters. Another piece of co-production work is the SEND Working Together Charter. This charter lays out the 7 principles and values that parents, SEND young people and professionals felt were really important. You have a really important role in embedding the working together principles and values in practice, whether you're working with individual children and young people or at a service level or strategically. We are asking all organisations that work with SEND children, young people and parents to sign up for this charter. This slide shows the poster of the Working Together Charter. And again, if you would like copies of this for use in your organisation, please let us know. Our details are at the end of the PowerPoint pack. If your organisation would like to sign up to be part of the SEND Working Together Charter, this slide gives you information of where to send your expression of commitment. We will send you a pledge template for you to sign and display in your organisation. And the expectation is that through your senior leadership team, you will work to embed the principles and value in your organisation. Following that, at approximately 3 to 6 months after your sign up, we will contact you again to ask you to provide evidence about how you have embedded this practice in your organisation. The local offer is our local source of information to support children, young people and families and professionals on all the services and support around SEND in Luton. The local offer has recently been refreshed, and we have done that in co-production with parents and Send Young People. As a practitioner in Luton, this is a valuable source of information for both you and your families. Please take time to visit the local offer site so that you're familiar with its contents. You can signpost families to the site by adding the link to your publicity, which is actually on the slide. You are an important ambassador for the Send improvement work in Luton, so please make sure you keep in touch with our Send professional newsletter and watch out for our social media. The information on this slide helps you to be able to locate where you can ask for resources or find out more information. And my contact details as the Programme Director are also listed. I do look forward to hearing from you.